Hello guys and welcome to the Gamer Beans. I'm LPXX and today I'm doing a review of 1 week of 1.10. I'm going to talk about how I think it's gone and what changes and what stuff has happened and how I feel about them. So, as I am in Conquest and it is running at the moment, I think we should start here. So, what happened to Conquest? Well, they changed quite a lot. They now made it so you only have 18 Conquest extractors and teleports. Well, extractors, same thing really, but here we go. This looks fucking empty. Look at it, it's ridiculous. They've made it, they've had it so they had tons of extractors and now you only have it so you have 18. It looks bare. The only reason why someone's going to go over here is to kill this boss. They're not going to go for the source stone. What's the fucking point of it? So I believe Conquest, they should stop with Conquest and accept the fact that it's just failed, because it's never gonna get better, in my opinion, and they've fucked it up completely. It's completely gone. No way of getting it back. What else have they done to it? They've increased the hit points of extractors. They did make it so it was like 50% you needed to get it, but now they changed it to 65. So they reduce the time of killings as well, so it should, in theory, be faster, but to be honest, it's not going to be, because no one hardly does Conquest anymore. So there's going to be an equal amount of people on each side, so it's going to be going on quite a while, I think. So, in all, I think they should stop with the Conquest updates because they fucked it up completely, and it's just going downhill. Unless they do it better in Storm Legion and have tons more maps, because this is really getting boring. Same one, less extractors, quite boring in my opinion. So okay, let's move on to the next set of stuff. Right, so then, what else has changed? We now have new markers. So as you can see here, we still have the old markers 1 to 8, and you can still clear them, clear all marks, etc. whatever. But now we have new ones: mark tank, heal, damage, support, arrow, skull, avoid, smile, and squirrel. Some of these are good, some of them you would never use them, just for fun. And it's good that you can keybind them, because if you weren't allowed to keybind them, it would fucking take forever. So the one that I would probably mostly use, no, actually no, I don't think I'd use any of these in PvP. Maybe, no, not at all, because kind of, yeah. Well, so let's see what they look like. So here we go. We have big ass fucking tank on the thing. This could be useful, but the only thing is you can only use it on one tank. So if you've got a tank running around, for example like on Greenscale, who's going around being the plant tank, this could be quite useful, I guess. Next, what do we have? We have the heal one. So you can only have one of these, so if you're in a group you can only have one healer that could be running around doing stuff or something. So in all it could come in useful, but you can only use it on one person, so it might not be. So this is where in PvP it wouldn't help either, because you might as well just start marking the people 1, 2, 3, 4 and kill the people in the same order 1 to 4, because it'd be stupid having a heal on one of them, on all 4 of them, and then you're all attacking each different people and they're healing each other up, so it's not going to work that way in my opinion. But so, oh, I can't even find the fucking here we go. So damage, would you ever use this? Maybe if there's one person who needs to go outside, do some weird stuff maybe, but I don't think you'd use that, so I'm not too sure where in fully you would use all of these. And same for support. I don't know if you'd ever, you could use this on like a bard or a archon. If you only have one of them for the raid, you can show where they are, make sure you don't stand near them and kill them, etc. So this is the most important one, I think. Arrow. Instead of having follow 8, follow 4 or whatever, you now have an arrow, so everyone knows where the fuck they need to be. Point down at the arrow, here. And if you're not here, you're not supposed to be here. You're in the wrong fucking place. So that was good. Skull. I guess you could use that for marking the mob you want to kill, I guess. Could be useful, maybe, maybe not. I think could be quite cool. Avoid. It could come in use. It would have been better if you could put it on the fucking on the ground. If you could put that on the ground and tell people, no, you cannot stand here. This is a no-go area. This would be an epic marker, but you can't. So it could be useful or whatever. And the last two, smiley face. Why not? Yeah, they're simple as really. And squirrel. This could come in useful if you need to squirrel mobs, but you can only use one of them, so it doesn't come in useful in all fights, but in a few. So while we're here, let's look at a new thing called Deep Depot. What's this, you say? It's basically, when it loads, game cards. You can buy 30-day game card for £10, and a 60-day game time for £18. Well, I think this is a kind of a rip-off, because I'm pretty sure it's actually... Is it the same? I don't know. Is it the same as on the thing on the website, or is it different? I'm not too sure. I thought it was cheaper than £10, but I'm not. I don't know. So what else can you do? You can buy to rename your character, or buy to rename your guild. Where before you could just make an alt and tell a dev that you just changed server, and my alt's got a better name than this one because it's more like similar as my old name, and you can just change them. And they'll do that for free, because I know quite a lot of people that have done that. So I don't think I'd spend £15 on a name change. It's pretty pointless really. What else has changed in 1.10? Raids. How have raids changed? They've changed well, mainly Infernal Dawn. They have completely nerfed it. Well, yeah, pretty much. So Lathius, they've nerfed it by 10% health on both phases. They've made a lot of other changes. They now, like on Rezilla, you don't have to move while dead shot is cast in. They've increased the rage time and reduced the health of Tuziel. Same again for Conclave. They've just made it so much easier. To be honest, I don't think it was worth it. I think they should sort out the lag issues so people can actually do the encounters, because they were fine as they were, because we were progressing through it, instead of just nerfing it, because that's just bad. Nerfing your content, no go. Should keep it as the same. If people can't do it, then they can't do it. You don't have to you shouldn't go to people that always whine to get the content nerfed so they can actually do it. Easy mode for them. It's been harder doing Infernal Dawn with the lag. That should be hard mode. Hard mode Infernal Dawn. That's what it should be. So any other stuff? Well, cross fractions. So now this is the main purpose of this update, cross fraction stuff, and you now can talk to cross Defiance and Guardians. You can join guilds with them, join parties, join raids, etc, etc. So if you go in the party in the guild frames, you got all Defiance down the side, and it'll be Guardian if there's in a Guardian, and you get the 50 chat full of Guardians and the Defiance. So I think this is good for Storm Legion, preparing for it. So when people come in, they don't have to be tied down to one fraction and they can't talk to each other. If you've got your friends on it, or if there's not enough guilds on one server, they can one fraction on whatever, they can chain. They can be in the same. They can go to a different one on a different fraction. So this is good for that, I think. But there are some downsides to this. Since this has come out, there's been major lag during raid times. Completely, we've had to cancel our raid 2 times now. No, 3 times. Sorry, now, which is just unacceptable. 3 times, and we've only been raiding for an hour. So because it happens during peak time, raid time, and we raid an hour before, so we get like an hour early, which is, I think, cool, but yeah, not cool to be honest. And so we're gonna start raiding earlier so we can actually get some fucking content down, because it's ridiculous how laggy it is. It's just unacceptable. And if they can't cope with the lag now, how the hell are they going to cope with it in Storm Legion? This is going to be insanely bad. It's just going to be lag, lag, lag. We've got more content, more lighting effects, etc. And sorry, but we can't play it because they're lagging too much because our servers cannot handle it. All they need to do is reduce the amount of people they can go in each kind of server, population, and etc. And or maybe change the engines, or so it's either reduce the population on servers, or change the engines, or a different way to fix it that I don't know of because I'm not really much of a person to fix it. So that's what they should do, really. So all in all, 1.10. Oh, so to say, it was one last thing. The world event. How shit is this? It's ridiculous. I have no motivation at all to do this world event. I came in, looked at the rewards. I thought, any essences that I could bet that are best in slot? There was none. That's the only reason I do world events. It's the only thing that motivates me to do them. Mounts, pets, clothes. No, not at all. So, in all, this world event has been a fail. 1.10 has been okay, but mainly a fail. Nothing interesting, boring. Got you've got the lag, you've got the crappiest world event. There are some good bits of it, but mostly not at all. So all in all, in my opinion, 1.10. Go back to 1.9. I think that was much better. So thanks for watching. If you leave any comments below of how you feel about 1.10, etc., and we should have a nice discussion in there. So I've been LFXX, thank you for watching 1 week, my opinion of 1.10, and see you soon.